I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Get my way up, it don't go. Be for the bank and they know I'm impressive. He wanna talk, but he not on.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And you can see the gorgeous geography of Phoenix, Arizona there behind the skyline. What a view. And we have
Thanks a lot, BA.
a long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff, Alan. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. The Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson, the guards. Green out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. And for the Suns, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the three. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Poole shot is off.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Bridges passes to Booker. Paul against Green. Here's Ayton. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Pass to Poole. First quarter of play, a minute in. Thompson, that's good.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Paul. Tries again. Goes up with it again. Bridges misses.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And Booker gets double teamed. Fires from deep. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Booker.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Curry passes to Poole. And the Warriors with another three.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Curry against Paul. Curry passes to Thompson. Here's Poole. And there's the drive. Soft touch off the glass. Poole's got 5 points.
Well, that's where you see the IQ of Klay Thompson, a step ahead of everyone else. A beautiful delivery.
Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges for three. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his third assist of the night. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Just 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Back to Curry. Poole with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Well, a case where he dominates in close, but Wiggins so versatile on offense.
And here's Paul. Shoots over Curry. And another basket for Phoenix.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Warriors ahead. They're up by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul.
With anything, whether it's business.
And CP3, never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
They've got Jay Crowder, Cameron Payne out there with Aaron Holiday. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Saric in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. And the Warriors making a change here. Bielitsa's checked in. Here's Crowder. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
2 minutes.
Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. The Warriors, #1. In the 3rd spot, the Suns.
During last season, both of these teams were just unselfish, piling up the assist.
Outside Payne. Shoots. Warriors with the rebound. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season. Payne against Curry. Stolen by Payne. 56 seconds left in the second. Crowder outside. Fires the 3. Kept alive. McGee. Tries yet again. And he takes it up and lays it in.
That'll drive your coach crazy. Failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Payne finds McGee. And here's Saric. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, came up empty. Curry against Payne. Curry passes to Payton. Here's Kuminga. Up and over Crowder. Outside Payton. The 3 from Curry. And that's not going to go. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Suns on top, leading by just 2. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
And so in the game for the Warriors, the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson, the guards. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Green in at the 5, roaming the paint. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Well, the Warriors have had a big problem committing fouls. Coach Steve Kerr has drilled them on moving their feet, not getting baited into the cheap ones. He said, quote, "We talk about it every day." And Stephen Curry said, quote, "It's on all of us to hold each other accountable, being in the right position."
Yep, and that's why he is who he is. Good stuff, Alec. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot's good by Wiggins. Wiggins got his second bucket on the night. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Golden State calls timeout.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Warriors. Ball against Poole. No good that time. The Suns go the other way with it. 1:41 left in the third. Here's Booker. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And it's a 7-point Phoenix lead. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Here's Bridges. And no good. Great D that time from Porter. The Warriors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Thompson. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. And the Suns making a change here. Crowder's checked in. 55 seconds left in the third. 4 on the clock. Poole outside. It's Thompson, high post. Back to Poole. Shoots over Paul. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Poole's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Paul passes to Ayton. Green with the defensive effort.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Pass to Porter. Now here's Thompson. It's Poole on the wing. Back to Thompson. This for the tie! It's not going to go for him. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Suns ahead, leading by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Payne and Booker, the backcourt duo. Dario Saric is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. They grab their own miss. McGee. And another shot. And he lays it up and in. And the Suns lead by 5.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Payne, the pass to McGee. Charged with it, hounded by Wiggins. To the middle. McGee in the post. Looney's there. And McGee with the stuff.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They keep piling on the assists, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns.
Well, that's the court awareness of Mr. Devin Booker. This guy increasingly becoming such a good passer.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Curry's got 6 here in the quarter.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Thompson, no good. The Suns leading. To the inside. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Payne.
All night long, the defensive intensity just hasn't been there. They got to figure it out.
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
All right, time now to present our New Balance player of the game, JaVale McGee.
He's been relentlessly attacking the glass. The level of energy and the toughness that he's displayed, boxing out the other guys, getting physical. Oh, just domination.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Chris Paul comes in for Payne. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
The drive by Poole. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Ball against Curry. Driving in. Out to Bridges. Pass to Booker. Outside Johnson. He shoots again. Ayton with a bucket inside. And now an 8-point Phoenix lead.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Outside Booker. The Suns win it. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season.
The Escalade, I got like Robert Downey. Yeah.
Triple S exercise.
Okay.
Kiss. It's what we do. I don't do the art. I just do the home art. You can catch it, or you can catch it. Go ahead and put the kids to sleep. This the grown part. But we knew what Billboard was. We had our own chart. And they pull a call over. You take your own charge. I ain't never worked for nobody. I sold my own heart. In the back, right in my own yard. Playing dominoes with my man, he in the boneyard. Now I can pay for the jet, right on my own card. Trying to go man on me, I'm in the zone guard, hand in hand with it. I ain't never played a phone guard. Calisthenics and cardio, just trying to tone guard. Your man got but he ain't. My youngin' got the in the Hemi and he ain't stopping. In the beginning to get him, he ain't worried, cause if they get him, I get him cockring. He know not to with them. they get them hot then. Stay low, finish the work, he get it drop-ins. They just wanna be around money, but they are not friends. Until you fall back from them, that's where the plot ends. I've been repping the apple since it was rotten. When you are golden, you can never be forgotten. They gotta ram it, you don't never let the... I can have you in the top 10. A lot of are nice, but they are not him. There's really nothing that you can do to stop him. Call him the God MC, just like Rock him. And he done took some L's, but yeah, he got wins.
Up next, the Warriors. Hi and welcome. GA, it's on.
Thank you, Kevin.
I love it, David. I got to tell you, got to give them a lot of credit. Thank you for that report. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at Milwaukee. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played. Plenty of time to turn things around.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. They've got Winslow. Hart is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Nurkic in at the 5. Home in the paint. And for the Warriors, Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Clock is at 3. Curry's shot is off. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. And you look at how teams defend Curry, Chris, you have to grab and be physical, they say, to slow him down.
Yeah, Kevin, Curry is so difficult to ref. He gets fouled off ball on almost every play. The teams know they can't let him have free movement or he'll hit him with 3. Solid ball movement there. I like seeing Hart make an effort to get into his open guys.
Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Nobody near Lillard. Bangs home the trifecta.
You better play up on Lillard at all times, especially when the pass is coming his way. You got to know he's ready to shoot once he catches it.
To the middle, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops.
Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Wiggins against Winslow. The pass to Nurkic. And another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Big reason Nurkic impacts games is for that ability right there, staying active on the glass at both ends, converting the second chance.
Now, here's Poole. Thompson outside. It's good from long range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Lillard against Curry. Fires it up. And it's good off the back rim and in. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now, here's Lillard. Last game, 26 points. Nurkic trying to get open. Lillard dishes to Winslow, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. Different look here for the Warriors. Heisman's checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Wiggins. Porter's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Jordan Poole. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Little comes in for Winslow. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Simons in for Lillard.
And Bledsoe, one of the most efficient finishers in our league. For a player of his size, he is extremely polished inside.
Curry outside. They get it back. Outside Porter. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Trailblazers up 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. Now with the talent around him, Damian Lillard able to play off the ball.
Getting the ball later in possessions when...
Well, and Damian Lillard, Greg, accustomed to making shots with the clock winding down.
They have a phrase for it. Whether the defense is locked in or not, that clock is ticking down to Dame time.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Kuminga out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then there's Wiseman. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Peyton in at the shooting guard. That's the Warriors 5. Well, for a lot, Chris, the mid-range shot has fallen out of favor in the past decade or so. Do you think that trend will go the other way at some point?
Well, let's talk about it, Kevin. The mid-range shot didn't fall out of favor with champions. Golden State, don't they shoot mid-range? Toronto, didn't they shoot mid-range? Yeah, I think so. Let's see, who was before that? LeBron's team, Cleveland, Miami, did they shoot mid-range? Yeah. So I just want to change that statement, the narrative. Everyone check it out. Winners, yeah, they have mid-range games. Those that don't have any mid-range games, they haven't won a championship.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who were the best shooters from behind the arc last season. 5th, Joe Ingles.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Peyton finds Curry. Pass to Iguodala. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry, good.
Maybe you would think Steph was thrown off by some contact. I think again, just too good of a finisher in close. Too much feel for the bucket.
Done with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Dunn against Curry. Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint. And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Dunn penetrating, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Curry looking around. To the inside. Iguodala outside. Up in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Trailblazers lead by 5. It's time. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After 2 quarters, it's Portland out in front. They have a 5-point lead. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing upon whatever the defense gives up.
On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got Joe Ingles. Nurkic is out there with Justice Winslow. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Lillard in at the point. There's Winslow. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Curry passes to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got the first bucket of the third here for the Warriors. Passes it to Hart. Here is Lillard. This one for 3. Drills the three-pointer. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Lillard's not going to let you get away with that. He wants those 3 points back, and he gets them.
On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Poole. Back to Thompson. Now, here's Poole. No points in the game yet for him. Outside Curry. Over Ingles. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock.
You know Steph keeps one eye on the clock and knows exactly how much time he has to get a shot off.
Here's Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Timeout. Just rubbing it in their faces with that Warrior.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to have it.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Simons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Poole, the pass to Kuminga. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing team. The Warriors, number 1.
The way these guys move the ball offensively was really a joy to watch. Great teamwork and unselfishness, and that's why we saw those great assist numbers a season ago.
Winslow, the pass to Simons. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. And now a 7-point Portland lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Poole kicks to Thompson. Down low. Here's Wiggins. That shot off. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Here's Lillard. The Warriors pull it in. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
That's a feeling that makes it look way easier than it is. You gotta have amazing vision to make that pass.
Now, here's Lillard. Not a lot of room. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Green. Thompson for the triple. Another 3 for Golden State.
Can you believe this guy, Klay Thompson, from the parking lot? That's simple.
Lillard fires away from way outside. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Picking us apart, right?
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And Golden State looking at who they've got. At the guard spots, it's Curry and Thompson. Kuminga out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Wiseman in at the 5. Portland leading. Dunn outside. Back to Bledsoe. Here's Eubanks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Thompson. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
I love how they've attacked the basket in this game. They've taken a very aggressive approach.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
He dialed that one up from long distance.
That's a drop in the bucket. One of the softest three-point shots you'll ever see.
Bledsoe left side. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Oh, yeah, they're expanding a ton of focus and energy at the offensive end, but at the defensive end, it is just the opposite.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
A different look now for Portland. Jusuf Nurkic comes in for Eubanks. And it's Joe Ingles in for Little. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but you got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Wiseman. And Poole subbed in for Kuminga.
Love the vision from Thompson. You've been surrounded by superstars. You learn to keep your eyes up.
Dunn looking over the floor. Here's Nurkic. Draymond Green pulls it in. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. The lead is 2. Curry passes to Thompson. Another three for Golden State.
When you really need a bucket, go to one of the premier scorers in this game, Klay Thompson, baby.
1:03 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Will it go? Nurkic. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Hart, he's checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Dunn. Golden State's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Now, here's Poole. Defended by Hart. And Poole gets it to go.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no letter. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games. And Lillard is known for being the clutch shooter. He's the guy they go to. He's the guy they believe in.
Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
I'm surprised to see a shooter sink a three like that. Anything you can do, Curry can do better.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 7. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. His standard performance only cements his status as a fan favorite.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Here's Hart. Misses the 3. Outside Curry. From deep three-point range, and it falls.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
about letting her go. But I wasn't over the top. I can't be pale on my make sure I with a 10. It's part of the brand. I know that I came with a slide from left to right, but now I don't wanna dance. Can I